welcome to Road America in Wisconsin. Qualifying underway for the KaveRP.com Truck Series, part of the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. If you'd like more information on our leagues, you can head on over to dgsracing.com. Find out about all 9 of our different series that run under the Sidewinder Racing Leagues banner. So you see the 40 of Derek Watkins out on track. I believe we got 23 trucks here tonight. Pretty sizable field. Big track, so we have 10-minute qualifying tonight. We'll see quite a few trucks out there on their warm-up lap. Ethan Evers in the Fort Worth Screen Toyota. Goes down into turn 5, then up the hill to turn 6. Hop around, see who's out. Cody Cleaver out on track. Travis Martin. The Ghost Man. It's Dustin Franklin rolling through 5. Thomas Forlizzo going through 8. Heading to the carousel. Not even going to make one lap, huh, Jake? That's what I would do. I would come out and run one lap. Just complete a lap. Get your points. Unless you don't know the track. Then I wouldn't do it. If you don't own the track, it's not worth running one lap. Yeah, I get that. TJ Allman, 83. It's got DGR on the quarter panel of that, I just noticed. Kind of funny. It's OGR, close enough. I'm going to go with DGR. Josh Emerson, the Bridgestone truck. All the drivers out on these warm-up laps have no one started their official lap yet. That's how huge this track is. It's 4 miles long. It's freaking crazy. Now we got some on their official laps. TJ Allman, Lucas Hoytsma, Derek Watkins, all on their first official timed lap. TJ Allman, the first one to get all the way around the track. We'll keep an eye on the 83 for a bit, since he won the race to start the first lap. Any drivers that want to try to get both laps in, you probably need to have started your qualifying by now. It's a huge track. I think practice best time was 2:16.7, somewhere in there. That was Lucas Hoytsma in the 97. Let me jump back and check out Lucas. There he is, coming through turn 5, up the hill to turn 6, under the Corvette walkover. Out of 6 through 7. Where's Blake when we need him? Hayden said he was going to race tonight, give Lucas some competition for the road course, but nope. Through the very slow left-hand turn number 8 into the carousel. Long sweeping right-hander, which somehow is technically both turns 9 and 10, even though he never stopped turning. Then this very quick right-hander called the Kink. Probably Jake. And down this not really straight straightaway, down into Canada corner. Another little right that's not numbered. Then this left-hander they call 13. Then you set up for the final corner, right-hander onto the front straightaway. And up the hill to the start-finish line. Big elevation change. Not quite as big as Coda, but pretty big. There's Hoytsma up the hill. Across the line, and times start to file in. Lucas Hoytsma goes to the top with a 2:16.4. Blistering lap there from Hoytsma. TJ Allman at 2:18. Slots in second. Derek Watkins gets his lap to count, so he'll slide in third. Remember, if you get an off-track or any kind of incident point, your lap does not count. Alex Reeling jumps up to the 3rd spot. Ian Montrose off-track on lap number 2. His lap good enough for 4th on that first lap. Thomas Forlizzo Set Mach 1 Toyota up into the third spot briefly. Cody Cleaver then jumps up to second in that McDonald's Chevrolet Silverado. Mike Edwards posts the 6th quickest time, 2:19. Cody Cleaver's second quick is a full second back of Lucas Hoytsma. That is crazy. Dustin Franklin lap did not count for Franklin. Must have had an off track somewhere. Franklin on his second lap, trying to get a lap time down. Hoytsma's already got one good lap in. Let's see if he's pushing for an even better time on lap 2. Out of the carousel. Through the kink. Big slide coming out of the kink. Just does keep it on track. Dustin Franklin just picked up another off track, so his qualifying won't go through. Oh, Hoytsma's going to spin it through Canada corner. He's trying to get everything he could. That'll invalidate the second lap for Hoytsma, and he'll be standing on that 2:16 on lap 1. Cleaver looks like he's giving up the ghost on lap number 2, just kind of having a little fun out there. Allman, big time slide going through 14 onto the main straight. Probably going to hurt his lap time. A 2:19, so yeah, I lost a full second from that. Ferlizzo sits on pit road. Reeling's going to go off track there. That'll invalidate his lap. Let's see if Edwards in 6 can pick up anything. He's got the autism awareness scheme going on there. The autism infinity loop for the neurodivergence. Edwards' second lap just a tiny bit quicker, but he will remain 7th. He picked up, what was that, 200ths? 200ths quicker his second lap. And we got T-Mart, Travis Martin, the Ghost Man, just exiting Canada corner through 13 here. Into the final right-hander 14. See if Martin picks it up on lap number 2. He does by about a half second. Should put him all the way up to 6th. Nice second lap there for Travis. Mark Gonzalez out there, the 52 AC Delco machine. I believe that's a Ken Schrader racing scheme. Watch Martin make his way around here, see if he can get back to the start finish before the timer runs out. Should be okay. He's going down the long back straightaway here, which, as you see, is not straight. In the right-hand Canada corner. Unnamed to right. Left-hand 13. Down through the final corner. Onto the front stretch. Climb the hill. It's going to be close to see if he gets his time in, but I think he's going to make it. Cross the timing line. Tiny bit faster. It remains 11th. Not enough to move up ahead of Cliff Mullins. There's Mullins. He's not going to make it back in time for a second lap. And that ends qualifying. Lucas Hoytsma on the pole by a full second over Cody Cleaver. So we can jump down to find Lucas Hoytsma. See how he feels about being Max Verstappen in this race. All right, Max Verstappen, how we feel about being a second ahead of the field?
Yo, I feel great. I love this track, and no, there's no Hayden here, so now I think I can have a fighting chance at it.
Fighting chance, you would have beat Hayden too. Come on now.
Uh,
You know he would have wrecked about halfway through the first lap and quit.
that's true. That's true. He seems to only be good.
He could hot lap and then he disappears. Almost like Giglio,
Oh yeah, where's Blake tonight?
right? It's a road course. He didn't want to.
Uh,
Well, we're on the pole here for tonight. We got 20 laps. How do we feel about maintaining your position? You think you're going to have a nice, mistake-free night up there tonight?
yeah, I feel pretty consistent. Just got to make sure I keep my rear tires in check. It's easy to wheel hop them and then wear them out, and once you do that, it's kind of hard to keep it on the track. So yeah, just gonna worry about that. Try to split this in half. Try to do a one-stop race here.
So what you're
And
saying is, for the field to have any chance, they just have to go all out in turn one.
yeah, yeah, that's. I'm gonna be looking in my mirror a little bit.
Are you going to drop down on the grass just to be extra preventative?
Yeah, maybe I'll just like overshoot turn one on purpose.
All right, sir. Good luck to you.
Thanks, man.
Lucas Heitzman having some fun. Pole sitter for tonight's race here at Road America. Looks like we have the full pace lap selected, so we might have plenty of time to go through the starting lineup. That will be entertaining. Probably hop around and talk to everybody. I think Mike Chris has skipped running tonight. He was the points leader. He'll obviously lose that, but there's no bonus at the end of the season, so you don't get like an extra 10 points for winning the regular season, so why not skip the races you don't like, right? All right, field. Grid it up. It should be getting ready to go here any minute. Once they start rolling, there we go. We have a long pace lap to go. Thank goodness there are no cautions, and this is the only time we'll have to have a pace lap. See the front row of Lucas Hoytsma and Cody Cleaver. Go ahead and start running through our starting lineup. Lucas Hoytsma on the pole. We got our starting lineup music presented by Labor 12. Hoytsma's CTC Race Network Chevy Silverado starts on the pole with that blistering 216.4 for his qualifying lap, a full second ahead of Cody Cleaver, who starts second in the McDonald's Chevy Silverado. You have TJ Allman, Tires Plus Chevrolet Silverado, lines up in the third spot. Then you have Thomas Ferlizzo in the 55 Sunshine State Racing Toyota Tundra, starts in the fourth position. Travis Scrivetta Low Drag Esports Chevy starts in the fifth spot. Travis Martin Sunoco Ford, he'll start in sixth. Alex Reeling Ford Performance Factory Canopies Ford F-150 starts in the seventh spot. Mike Edwards, the Autism Awareness KVRP Fort Worth Screen Pinning Elite Performance Industries Labor 12 Toyota starts in the 8th spot. Yes, I'm saying all of these sponsors because we have a really long pace lap. Ian Montrose and the Blockbuster Ford F-150 starts in the 9th spot. Cliff Mullins, the Spit and Venom Race22.com Chevrolet starts in the 10th position. Mark Gonzalez, the AC Delco Chevy starts in 11th. Will Spark, the Look Better in Gold Friday Pilots Club Chevy Silverado starts in the 12th position. Derek Watkins, Golden Eagle Pride of Alabama Golden Eagle Syrup Ford, almost said Ford, Chevy Silverado starts in 13th. You have the Rev Motorsports Ford F-150 of Josh Carver starting 14th. Ethan Beavers, Fort Worth Screen Pinning, KVRP.com, Labor 12, Elite Performance Industries Toyota starts in 15th position. Quinn Newton, Labor 12 Pepsi Chevrolet starts in the 16th position. I think Aaron Mack has gridded up here, so Caleb Brees will be the next one in 18th in the Haviland Silverado. Dustin Franklin starting from the pits in the Station Chevrolet with the Fort Worth screen printing on board. Josh Emerson also starting in the pits, the Bridgestone Chevrolet. Dave Hoytsman not graded up yet. Scott Elston in the Traxxas Toyota, he'll start in the 22nd position. Mike Morkid in the Liquid Death Chevy, he'll roll off in the 23rd spot. And Daniel Llewellyn, Labor 12 CTC Silverado, starts 24th. Shotgun on the field. 24 trucks registered, 2 trucks not out on track yet, the 31 team and the 79. They could still start from the pits, or they might just be taking the night off after not enjoying practice. Road America is a tough road course. Hopefully they'll get out there and at least make a lap or two and get some points. Get credit for being here tonight. It works the way into Canada corner. We're getting close to start-finish line. Second through our camera shots, see what we got going. As our Porsche pace car takes them through the final corner. This will be the only time we see that pace car unless it's parked on pit road. So we don't have full course cautions tonight. Pace car heads off, field heads up the steep climb to the start finish line. Have to wait for the green before they can get going. 20 laps from Road America. We'll wait for Barney to wave that green flag, and here we go. Green flag is out. We are underway from Road America. Turn 1 can be quite the bottleneck. A long straightaway followed by a sharp braking zone into a right-hander. See if everyone makes it through unscathed. Somebody went a little deep. Can report the 31 team did get out on track after the green flag wave, so they are in the race. Just starting from the pits, Dave Hoisman, the 79 team, did not get out on track. We're hearing some crashing and Cliff Mullins going around. I think Mark Gonzalez may have gotten a piece as well, the 52. Take a look what happens here. Looks like the 45 gets into the back of the 52. Spins him around. Grab the far chase here. Speed it up a little bit because it's coming out of this corner. Oh, a stack up from Travis Martin. It's Mike Edwards and the cars behind him all pile in, the trucks, excuse me. So that all started back around Travis Martin and then all the pile up happened. Up front, it is Lucas Hoisman ahead of Cody Cleaver, TJ Allman. Just as they qualified 1, 2, and 3 for Lizzo in 4th, Alex Reeling 5th, Skirmetta in 6th, Ian Montrose 7th, Travis Martin 8th. Mike Edwards' damaged Toyota finds himself in 9th. Front and rear damage on that 14 autism awareness scheme. That's Derek Watkins going around in the 40. See what happens to Derek here. Just got a little too far out to the grass. The left rear gets on the grass and it spins him out through the carousel. That's what put Waddy out to pasture there. Hoytsma 1.4 second lead over Cody Cleaver. And what has happened to TJ Allman? Allman now finds himself in 5th. See if we can find what happens to the 83. He's going into the kink. To get a little wide, he does. 3rd place truck. Wide through the kink. Lizzo makes a good move not to hit him. He'll give up a couple spots. So we are back live. Completed 1 lap. 19 of these to go. And where has Cody Cleaver gone? Cleaver's now back here. Cleaver went around. Cleaver also getting out wide. I believe that's turn 14. Cleaver got the left rear out on the grass and around he went. What up, Randy? Cleaver down in 10th now after that 2nd place qualifying run. Lucas Hoytsma's gap over seconds already 5.4 seconds. Reeling for Lizzo, TJ Allman, Ian Montrose, Travis Skirmetta, Travis Martin right there as well. This scrap from 2nd to 7th is pretty good. We'll just pretend this is for the lead and forget Hoytsman's out there for a while. Go through turn 8 into the carousel. Alex Reeling starting to pull away from this pack a little bit. Watch for Lizzo, Allman, Montrose, Skirmetta, and Martin come through the carousel. And Mike Edwards behind him. Skirmetta has been putting the pressure on Montrose here. What up, JR? How's it going, my friend? See the 0-1 struggling under braking the back end of that truck, dancing every which way. Try to see if we can scout out any other battles out on track. Looks like Will Spark, Cody Cleaver. You have Caleb Reese, Ethan Evers, Dustin Franklin all right there together. Derek Watkins just got by Mike Morkid. Morkid, I believe, had a off-track excursion here. A little too much on the accelerator, gets onto the inside wall. Meanwhile, Lucas Oiso putting qualifying laps down, puts down a 2:16.3. Now 6 seconds ahead of Alex Reeling. Reeling leads the fun pack. Reeling a little bit ahead of Forlizzo, then Forlizzo has TJ Allman right behind him. A little bit of a gap to Montrose, and Montrose has Skirmeta breathing down his tailgate. That sucks, JR. Sorry to hear that. My condolences, brother. Hopefully Travis Martin can put on a show for you. Currently in 7th. Mike Edwards saw that contact, still rides in 8th. Quinn Newton, he's about 7 seconds behind Mike Edwards already. He's going to go wide in turn 5 here. Cody Cleaver going to get to his inside. And race up the hill towards turn 6, and Newton concedes the spot to Cleaver. Remember, Cleaver started P2. An off-track incident on lap 1. Newton 10th, Will Spark 11th, Caleb Reese is 12th, Dustin Franklin 13th, Ethan Evers 14th, Josh Carver 15th. Here comes Cliff Mullins, he's been around once already, he's 16th. Aaron Mack 17th, started from the pits. Derek Watkins 18th. Mike Morkid is in 19th. Scott Elston 20th. Josh Emerson off track into 73. This is not how you want to do turn 6. Daniel Llewellyn gets by that for position. Llewellyn up to 21st now. Emerson drops to 22nd. Mark Gonzalez, he's been to pit road in the 52. Finds himself 23rd. Last on the grid right now. He blows turn 5 there, gets in a little hot. Huisma coming to complete another lap. 3 down, 17 to go. Let's go get a chat with Lucas because he lets us do that. I know he doesn't mind. We'll wait till he gets on straightaway. Go down this hill. And then we'll talk to him after this right-hander. Alright, you're on straightaway. I'm going to pull you in. How we doing, Lucas?
Oh, doing great. Got a 9-second lead here.
I know. Are we even pushing it all anymore? I feel like we're not even pushing. We're just cruising at this point, right?
Oh, no, we're pushing.
We're still pushing.
Set them lap times.
Yeah, but you already got a 2:16.3, which is like 2 seconds better than anyone else's best. 2.5 seconds.
Not good enough.
Excuse me. Oh man, choking up over your silliness. Alright, so I'm going to let you talk us for a lap around this place, and we're going to start with the carousel. So you have a little bit of time to think about what you're going to say through turn 8, because it's very slow.
That's... Oh! First, you don't overdrive that corner. The carousel, I try to keep it on the bottom right here. I really don't know. This is my worst part of the track, but that's what I do. Don't slip the tires. Don't burn them off. Send it up here. Get it to about the 1. Tap the brake a little bit. Don't miss the apex like I just did.
Through the kink. Down the Canada
Straight
corner.
as possible.
Why do they call this Canada corner?
Because it sucks and Canada sucks.
Wow. So all the Canadians boycott us now. Through 13. Setting up for 14.
3. Really got to try to get a run off the corner for the big straightaway.
Up the hill we
All the
go.
way up the hill.
What's a bigger hill, this or Coda?
This one seems more aggressive. You can really feel that oil pan getting scared of hitting the pavement.
Shout out to the raiders we just brought in from Suck My Crocs, Tomato. All you guys hanging out, appreciate you coming by. Yes, what a shock. Lucas is winning, and we're talking to him while he drives because he's that far ahead that I feel comfortable doing that. So did you know you just went through 3 corners there? It feels like 2, right?
Yeah, I don't get what they were doing when they named these corners.
Between two, that right there is another corner. You just went through 4.
That's the cheese corner.
It's such a cheese corner. But this isn't a corner. This little left right there, that's not a corner. And then we get down here to 5. So inconsistent. Makes no sense. Yeah, Ferlizzo's racing tonight. Up in the 5th spot, he qualified, what, 3rd, 4th? He was a pretty good qualifier there. Through 6, heading to 7. 7 looks like it's sharper than it is.
Yeah, that always confuses me.
And then because of that, I get really thrown off for 8 down here. I never slow down enough for 8. Woo!
Grass doesn't grip.
Grass does not grip. There we go.
There's a lap.
There is a full
Most
lap.
perfect lap you'll ever see.
Riding on board with Lucas Hoytsma as he goes
Definitely
off track.
missed 4 corners.
Only missed 4 corners. So when you got 12, it's not so bad. It's 14 actually. So you got 10 right. Through the kink, we get it better this time. There we go.
That's kind of how you do that one. There you go.
A little bit better. As if I could do better, you know. That's the reason I'm broadcasting. Alright, back to Canada Sucks. It's the new name of the corner now.
And those rears,
Alright, so tire management. How are we feeling about that? Are we going to have to
they're kind of
stop?
piecing out on me.
Are we going to stop halfway? Are we going to 2-stop it? What are we looking at?
I think I'm going to still try that one stop. Just want to get them stage points.
So we're going to come right after halfway or be on pit road since everyone's so far behind you can still lead the lap?
Oh, yeah, true.
I mean, it's
Start
11,
finish line is
it's
pretty
11
far from
seconds
the
right now.
entrance.
You got another five laps to build it, so we'll see. You still stop after the line. I think you could do it. Alright, sir.
I'm
Good
not
luck.
talking as much.
Yep. We're having
It's
fun with
getting
you, though. Good luck, sir.
Thanks, man.
Having fun with Lucas Hoytsma as he leads. Took about a lap and a half on board there, showing you how to get around this Road America track with our leader, Lucas Hoytsma. Because, well, that's about all we're going to show of him, because he's so far away that there's no good battles with him. So we'll show you TJ Allman, Alex Reeling. This is for 2nd. Reeling's been able to supplant Allman, Reeling up to P2. Let's take a look at our biggest movers while we focus in on who's coming and going. Franklin up 9 spots since the start. He started from the pits. Now finds himself in 10th. Then you have Caleb Brees up 7. Brees currently is in the 11th spot. Mark Gonzalez, one of the biggest losers so far. He started mid-pack, finds himself at the tail end of the field, been to pit road. So Reeling up to 2nd. Allman settles in 3rd. Skermetta now 4th. Travis Martin finds himself in the top 5. Got a little bit of rear damage to that 63. That came on that lap early incident. It had Mike Edwards and Cliff Mullins involved. You see the damage corresponding on the 14 truck. Dysautonomia Awareness CaveRP.com machine. Cody Cleaver rides in the 7th spot. Here comes Thomas Ferlizzo. Got his Mach 1 Toyota rolling in 8th. Ian Montrose settled in 9th now that Skermetta has gotten around him. Skermetta was hounding the back of this truck for a while. There's Dustin Franklin, 74. Sitting in the top 10, currently holding down the last point for the stage points. Caleb Reese and Quinn Newton, 11th and 12th. It's one of the best battles on track. Newton riding behind Caleb Brees. Breesy, a long-time member of the Sidewinder community. As he goes wide there in Canada corner, Quinn Newton's going to have a shot at him here. Quinn unable to get alongside. That allows Carver and Will Spark to close in. Now it's a 4-truck battle. Wow, Will Spark there, big wobble coming out of the turn 14 as they head up the hill. Complete another lap. That'll put 6 in the books, starting lap 7. Just ahead, someone coming off pit road. Might have been Josh Emerson, and it is. Josh Emerson in 73, going slow, letting these lead lap trucks through. Nice courtesy move there from Emerson. We're looking for battles. Allman starting to reel back into 42 of reeling. So they go into 8 here. Slow left-hander into the carousel. Long sweeping right-hander here. See 42 of reeling out a little bit wider than Allman. Gonna have to cut it back down to the inside on corner exit there. Joey Kennedy, appreciate the wasting of lightning there. Very important that you don't get your tires off of that little asphalt patch on the outside of the curb when you're exiting the kink, or else you can have a big moment. As you heard Hoytsma say, it doesn't grip on the grass. Through Canada corner. See if we have any other battles on track. Still the Quinn Newton one. Ethan Evers and the 31 of Mac. Evers has had a big moment. That truck beat all to hell now. Both sides and the front of the 26 have had some time to get beat up. Cliff Mullins saw him go in the grass there. This is 15th, 16th, and 17th. Derek Watkins kind of running by himself. Quinn Newton may have just had a moment. See him coming down into Canada corner ahead of Josh Carver. Gets out into the gravel there. Carver gets by. Will Sparks going to get by. And that one behind him not for position. So Quinn goes to the back of that 4-truck pack. As we say that, he gets by Will Spark. And works away inside of Caleb Brees, and he's going to try and get one more spot here. So Will Sparks hit pit road. That's why Quinn Newton got by him. Ethan Evers also to pit road. Seen a few trucks hit the pit road here. I don't know if they can make it from here. Ethan Evers taking the fast repair. That truck was looking pretty rough. Travis Martin in the top 5. It's Mike Edwards 1.6 seconds behind. Still the best battle in the top 10 is these two. This is 2nd place Alex Reeling, 3rd place TJ Allman. We also have Ian Montrose and Dustin Franklin. It's the only other battle even close in the top 10. Allman peeking to the inside in Canada corner, not going to be able to get there. Hoytsma completes another lap, starts lap 9, closing in on those halfway points. Love watching him come over that hill. It looks really cool. With Mullins, Aaron, and Matt. It's battle for 13th. Sounds like Caleb Reese has had an off. Oh my gosh, 28 way off the track. Gets in there a little too hot. Truck won't turn. Smacks it into the tire barriers in Canada corner. Able to back it up and drive it away. Thank goodness iRacing doesn't have the kitty litter that you get beached in. Reese able to drive it away, but he'll lose 3 spots back to 15th. We see some more trucks peeling off. Looks like Cliff Mullins and Quinn Newton have hit pit road. They're eager to get on some fresh tires. I'm going to assume they can make it from here. Quick repair for the 37. 73 hits this box, Josh Emerson. Weissman heads into Canada corner. See him counter steer in there. He got very loose under braking. Can't say he's not pushing with that 17-second lead. Oh, Reeling gets out of the grass there, coming out of the kink. Truck gets way out of shape. That gives TJ Allman some breathing room as Allman's gotten back around Alex Reeling, taking over second once again. All right, Lucas Weissman has started lap number 10. We'll see what he decides to do with this currently 17.5-second lead. If he thinks he can get to pit road and still win the stage or not. Not that Huisman really needs the points, but it's a point of pride for him, I believe. I just got my 5th severe thunderstorm warning of the day. Perfect. If we suddenly disappear, you know why. TJ Allman. Just ahead of the 42 of Reeling. And you have the lap truck, the 23 of Daniel Llewellyn, which is currently 21st. And you have Skermetta behind him in 4th. And then you have Travis Martin 5th, Mike Edwards 6th. Edwards slowly closing in on Martin. It was 1.6, now it's 1.0. About another 10 laps. Edwards might get there. But we have pit stops to come in between, I am sure. Carver's hit pit road. Carver deciding to come just a bit early. I suspect most of these guys will come on the lap of halfway or the lap after, depending on if they are in a close battle or not. I think Hoytsville will come right at halfway since he has a 18-second gap. But for guys like Allman, Skermetta, if they're trying to get those stage points, I don't think Skermetta is, so he'll probably pit. Allman might be going for the points, as would Reeling and Martin. We'll have to see. Who pits this lap? Who pits next lap, essentially. Heard Hoytsman say the rears are going. Time for the moment of truth. Sets up turn 14, rolls the apex, pushes out wide. Will he come across the track? He is not going to pit. So Hoytsma going to come up the hill. Go ahead and take the stage points. And we'll wait for a very long time before the second truck. Oh, the 52. Mark Gonzalez had a moment there. He's coming to pit road. Not for position. Here comes TJ Allman up the hill. Allman will pick up stage points there. Skermetta going to pick up 8 points. Alex Reeling 7. Travis Martin, Mike Edwards going to pick up stage points. 6 for Martin, 5 for Edwards. Wait for the 4 to come up the hill. It's the 23. The 4 must be on pit road. Cody Cleaver. There he is on pit road. Is he going to lose the spot to Forlizzo at the line? It's an extra point for Forlizzo. See, we'll get 7th in the stage. Then Cleaver. Then Montrose. Looks like Aaron Mack's going to get the last point for the halfway stage points. Up the hill comes Mack to get that point. And there it is, right as it disappears. Aaron Mack getting that 10th stage point. So Cody Cleaver and Dustin Franklin pitting here right at halfway. Cleaver only losing 1 point for it. I don't think he minds. There's Dustin Franklin. Bear with us while we transition a moment. Then we're going to look at truck points. Cleaver has the win, so yeah, he's not worried about points. That's what I was checking on. Odyssey Hoytsma coming in this time. Has nearly a 20-second lead. Absolutely insane the pace that Lucas Hoyts was putting down. Transition made you jump. Sorry. I need to switch pages so I can get to the truck points. Otherwise it's way too much going on one layout. Alright, surely he's coming this time. There he comes. Into pit road. So he completes 11 laps on his first set of tires. I'm sure we'll see most of the top 10 come down here. Aside from Cleaver, who's still in 10th, already made his pit stop. Well, TJ Allman going to stay out here. Skirmetta comes to pit road. Reeling's coming to pit road. Edwards has gotten by Travis Martin. Edwards coming to pit road. Travis Martin right behind. Ethan Evers hating road courses, as he hates anything that isn't Daytona and Talladega. Thomas Ferlizzo off the final corner. Goes into the pits. Ian Montrose. Montrose going to stay out another lap. Aaron Mack through 13. Out of 14. Aaron Mack going to stay out. Interesting. Interesting. Cleaver, as we mentioned, already been to pit road. He catches up on Travis Martin. I believe Aaron Mack will ahead of him will still have to pit. Martin on the new tires, maybe a little bit cold, not quite temperature in them yet. Ford truck of Cleaver gets to his inside, completes the pass. Next up for Cleaver would be the Aaron Mack machine. So TJ Allman, your race leader, he has not been to pit road yet. Lucas Hoytsma 14 seconds behind in second. Watch the 83 leading this race. Now we'll see the 83 come to pit road. That'll hand things back over to Lucas Hoytsma in the 97. Is that Mike Morkid coming in pit road as well? Yes, it is. 46. He's a lap down. So I'm pretty sure Allman led a lap there just by being on pit road slowly. Gets the extra bonus point. As Hoytsma has now flashed by and taken over the lead. Montrose coming through 14. Has Skirmetta not far behind. Thank you for the follow, 4KAE. Appreciate it. Montrose up the hill. Skirmetta in tow. Montrose still not been to pit road. finds himself in third as he's going to flash by the 83 here. Skermeta also gets by the 83, and that's important as 71 and the 83 are on the same strategy now. Montrose, you see him not able to keep the grip that Skermeta had there. Now the 83 Allman going to need to find a way by the 0-1 in relatively short order if he wants to keep up with that 71. It's like everyone but Daniel Llewellyn and Ian Montrose have been to pit road. It's Mac in the 31's finally on pit road. Daniel Llewellyn currently 1 lap down in 19th. There's the 83 trying to get by the 0-1 of Montrose. This is for the 3rd spot. As we said, Montrose has not been to pit road yet. That truck's sliding everywhere in that 0-1. TJ Allman takes over 3rd. He's now 2.3 behind Skermeta. Lucas Heusman now almost a half minute ahead of the field. That's crazy. Mike Edwards in the 5th position. It's gotten by Alex Reeling. Reeling's truck all banged up now. I wonder what happened to Reeling. See if we can go back and find it. Looks like a turn 8 misadventure. Gets out wide in turn 8. Did Mike put on tires? Yeah, 14-second stop for him. So that's what happened to Reeling, cost him a spot. Ian Montrose finally on pit road. Pits out of 4th. There goes Mike Edwards by for 4th. Alex Reeling. 4 of Cleaver. 63 of Martin. For Lizzo ought to be able to get him here too. Then Montrose will have fresher tires than the trucks in front of him. He'll be on the hunt. It's Morkid and the 73 of Emerson. Oh, this is going to get bad. We're Lizzo nowhere to go here. Yikes. For Lizzo having to navigate these lap trucks. Gets it done. Probably costs him a second or two, but he's already 22 seconds behind Martin. What's another second, right? Cody Cleaver and Alex Reeling battle. Right behind them, Travis Martin. 3 truck scrap here for the 5th spot. 5th, 6th, and 7th. Josh Carver back on pit road. 1 truck down in 17th. Ian Montrose off pit road in 9th. That's 2 seconds ahead of Cliff Mullins and 8 seconds behind for Lizzo in 8th, so he's kind of on an island now. The gap from Hoytsman to Skermeta officially over a half minute now. Cleaver battles to the inside of the 42 of Reeling. Gets the pass done before he gets to Canada corner. Nice move there from Cleaver. Takes over last spot in the top 5. Reeling now left to battle with his Ford partner, Travis Martin. Reeling not done yet with Cleaver, trying to stay attached to that back of that Silverado. Now Reeling bringing it to pit road. 2nd pit stop, unexpected here. Just pit 2 laps ago. Lucas doesn't beat the clock, he doesn't win. Lucas's best is a 2:16.3, currently putting up 2:17.4s. He's being a slacker. Guess reeling coming for that fast repair. Wouldn't make any sense to do anything else. Maybe feels like the truck was laying over a bit with the damage. Guess he's taking tires. Interesting. There's Hoytsma, hanging out all by himself. Half minute in front of everybody. Well, other than the lap truck of Carver. There's Carver. Travis Skrmetta, meanwhile, has gotten by the 83. TJ Allman in third. Mike Edwards into the fourth spot. Needs to teach his teammate how to run road courses. Cody Cleaver in the fifth spot. Travis Martin now sixth after Alex Reeling took to pit road. For Lizzo in seventh, Montrose eighth, Mullins in ninth, Dustin Franklin your top 10. Then you have Quinn Newton with Will Spark as they go by the 46 of Morkid, trying to stay out of the way. You see Caleb Brees there. It's 11th, 12th, 13th, and Derek Watkins on the back of that pack too. 4-truck battle for the 11th spot. Mike's the worst teacher at anything? Oh my. That sounds like Mike. Will Spark gets a little wide. That's going to give up the spot to Caleb Brees. Brees takes over 12th. Spark drops to 13th. Watkins still watching from 14th. This is going to be the Derek Watkins appreciation frame as we watch the 40 all up close because it's beautiful. As Brees goes way off track, gives the spot right back to Will Spark. Watkins going to take over the 13th spot. I feel like this pack just kind of all equal on their road course prowess. One guy makes a mistake, the next guy jumps over him, play a little leapfrog, then they make a mistake and do it again, go in the other direction. Too wide through 13 doesn't work very well. Watkins concedes to Will Spark there. I don't think he's got enough go juice, Ethan, to cover 10 seconds in 5 laps. That's a bit much. That's a bit much for Mikey. Currently in the 4th position. And here is the 83 and 71 still battle for second. This would be a pretty good race if it wasn't for that Hoytsma guy way up in front of the field. Thought to be 34-second gap over the field. Good gracious. Allman and Skrmetta been having a whale of a battle. Getting reports the 55 had an issue. See if we can find it. Oh yeah. This is going down into turn 5. Montrose out of shape under braking there. Round Montrose goes before Lizzo goes out wide with him. They both kind of overshot turn 5 there. For Lizzo, a little bit better off than the 0-1 was through there. That was for position, by the way, the battle for 7th. So for Lizzo, solidifies 7th as Montrose drops back 2 seconds behind him. Montrose does have 2 lap fresher tires, which doesn't sound like a lot until you realize this is a 4-mile facility. And as hard as you drive these things every single lap on a road course, that's actually quite a lot. Now we're getting reports that Breesy and Watkins may have had an issue. Watkins still having that issue. Breesy gets in there hot, collects the rear end of the 40, sends him around. Watkins getting used up, goes around costing Watkins 2 spots, drops down to 16th as Alex Rayling gets by. Caleb Reese continues on in 14th, Aaron Mack in 13th. Will Spark 12th, Quinn Newton 11th, Cliff Mullins currently 10th, just behind Dustin Franklin. Battle for 9th. And looking at our timing and scoring, can confirm closest battle on track. So Ian Montrose is running down Thomas Ferlizzo once again. Will Spark has an issue. Allows Caleb Reese to get by. See if we can see what happens to Spark here. A little bit off track. Looks like it's coming down into turn 2. Or 3, excuse me. Yeah, it gets a little wide through 3. Going off-roading in his Silverado. You'll see the 28 of Breesy come on by. Reeling gets by Derek Watkins, Reeling up into 15th. And who's that ahead of him? It's Lucas Hoysma. Did Cleaver have an issue? I don't see it in his timing. Oh, now he did. That was live. So we watched Cody Cleaver go around. Like Ian Montrose and Thomas Ferlizzo once again having issues. Oh my goodness. So Ferlizzo inside through Canada corner, across the nose of Montrose. And Ferlizzo out of shape. Montrose gets into the back of him, then Ferlizzo comes across and collects Montrose. They both go around. That allows a couple trucks to get through. There goes the 74 of Franklin and the 37 of Mullins. So both of them pick up 2 spots. Franklin now 7th, Mullins in 8th. Then you have Montrose in 9th and Ferlizzo in 10th. Yeah, Cleaver had that second issue. Yeah, that was probably a little beef there, Hayes. It looked like that that comeback at the end there was "You're coming with me." Be my guess. You know, I didn't get the greatest look at it, but that would be my guess. While then letting the 4 truck through there, through the carousel. Scott Elston has retired the 85 truck. Josh Emerson sitting on pit road for repairs. So that's 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Ethan Evers being 23rd. And Hoytsma. So lap 19 of 20. The only truck on lap 19. TJ Allman just started lap 19. And Travis Scrimmetta, 3 seconds back now. Trying to find you any battle on track, and it's back to Franklin and Mullins. 74 and 37. The only vehicles on track within 1 second of each other as far as timing and scoring is concerned. Still shows 3 minutes and 14 seconds on mine. See, Ian Montrose is actually creeping into this picture also. Montrose, fresher tires than these guys. And that 0-1. He might have something to say before this is over. Remember, he was ahead of these guys until that issue with the 55, so he's going to be itching to get on with it. As they start Lap 19. Lucas Hoysma, not that much behind them, going through 13 here. See Caleb Reese up ahead. That's the 14th place machine. It's Hoytsma through 14. We'll come get the white flag. Then we'll jump back to that battle with Montrose as he has closed it in considerably on Cliff Mullins. We're just going to watch the white flag wave there. Barney whipping that thing around. Hoytsma starting the final lap. Montrose making a battle here with Cliff Mullins. Dustin Franklin just up ahead. Will he send it here into 5? One of the best braking zones on the track. Franklin taking a wide line. Mullins a bit more defensive. Montrose sliding the 0-1. Not able to get the power down. He's going to fall back a little bit too much here. Now over a full second back. Oh. Say goodnight to the puppers. Then we'll go back and find Lucas. So watch Caleb Priest run wide in turn 5. Priest and Spark, that's actually 4 position. So we'll hang out here and watch these two guys battle. Remember, they still have a whole another lap to go. As long as they stay ahead of Hoytsma, they have a whole another lap to go. Reese through 8. Heading to the carousel turns 9 and 10. My favorite way to run the carousel is to kind of diamond it. You enter it low, kind of get out wide in the middle, then come right back to this curbing right here. Exit low. Get a good straight run off the corner, running to the kink. Reese heading down into Canada Corners, and he set up the 45 on the inside here. Looks like he bailed out of that idea. We'll have to come back and watch these two after we watch Lucas Hoysma finish the race. Hoysma riding right behind this battle. See if either one of them just bails on it and brakes so you don't have to do another lap as Hoytsma pushes Caleb Reese up the hill. Hoytsma going to pick up the win here at Road America. And now we'll watch the battle between Caleb Reese and Will Spark for 12th. Hoytsma goes out into the dirt to celebrate. Do we have any other close battles? I guess Edwards in... it says 3rd. That's not right. Edwards in 4th, Martin in 5th. Timing and scoring is jacked. TJ Allman brings it home 2nd. Travis Skrmetta in 3rd. Mike Edwards going to hold off Travis Martin. Edwards 4th, Martin in 5th. Ethan. Cody Cleaver brings it out 14 up the hill under the NTNT data sign. He'll see the checkered flag, bring it home P6. Dustin Franklin. See Ian Montrose not too far behind him. Looks like Mullins had an issue somewhere on this lap. Franklin going to be 6th. Montrose will finish in 7th. Franklin across the line. Montrose picks up the 8th position. Thomas Ferlizzo across the line. Oh my gosh, someone just went to space. they're still piling in there. Here comes Cliff up the hill. Cliff picks the 10th spot. It's Aaron Mack and Quinn Newton. Battle for 11th. Mack going to hang on to it. Mack will pick up 11th. Quinn Newton 12th. And then this battle. Will Spark, Caleb Reese. He checks up at the line just to get a little tailgate bump. And that will do it. Lucas Hoysma picking up the victory here. If we can get the top 3 to the waiting room, please and thank you. We have Hoytsma, TJ Allman, and Travis Skrmeta. Let's grab Lucas. Bring him up here. Lucas, DG, got a copy?
Yo!
Yow. Well, sir, we brought it home in victory lane. Not that much drama, 33 seconds is all you were ahead of the field. How was the fun? Were you enjoying your time out there doing your hot laps?
Oh, I was. The trucks are just so much fun at road courses, and Road America is one of my favorites. So it was a blast for me tonight, and to get the win just makes it that much better. And it's just I wish this whole schedule in the trucks could be road courses because they're just that much fun.
What if you set up a road course only truck schedule, like in a different branch? Just a little fun excursion thing we do.
Yeah. Off-season series. Truck
there you
road
go.
course.
There you go. Off-season series, all truck road courses.
Heck yeah, I would be down for that.
Let's make it happen. Sounds fun. All right. Well, hit me with those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs, and we'll get you on out of here.
Sir, big shout out. Labor 12, M9 Performance, Low Drag Esports, CTC Racing. Travis, yep, he's giving me a bunch of nose damage. That BGR motor's going to have to get rebuilt. Oh, there we go. All right. So, yeah, thanks for everybody who puts these races on. Thanks to Cody for putting Road America on the schedule. That was so much fun. Thanks to you for doing the broadcasting every night.
10-4. We appreciate you, my friend, and have a good night.
You too. See you.
Lucas picking up the victory tonight. Let's go grab the 71 of Travis Skrmeta. Trav, DG, got a copy?
Yo, hello.
Hello. Well, I'm told to tell you by Rowdy that the Blue Jays suck. Or that's Hayes.
I'm aware of this.
Hayes told me to tell you that. There you go. Well, yeah. That's like me and my teams. Like, I'm aware all my teams suck. You don't really need to tell me.
I appreciate Rowdy's input.
Oh, man. Well, we brought it home in third, and it looked like you actually got to pass quite a few trucks to get there. So how was your night out there tonight?
Pretty clean for the most part. Had a good disagreement in one part, but other than that, pretty good.
A disagreement in racing? That never happens.
No, I've never had one of those before.
Well, it looked like you had a lot of fun out there. What did you maybe need to catch your teammate Lucas there? Some rocket boosters?
Install grip hacks so I can beat Lucas.
Grip hacks, that's what we need.
Yeah.
Okay, now we know.
We need the grip hacks for the next road course.
I mean, he told me the code once, but then I didn't enter it in properly, and I couldn't remember it anymore. And yeah, it's all my fault. I could have been the next Lucas Hoytsma.
You could have.
All right, bud. Hit me with the friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs tonight.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Cliff. He gave me a nice warm welcoming on the radio when we got back in here. So thank you, Cliff, for that. Just you guys for doing the broadcast as always, and Labor 12. Shout out to them, and that's pretty much it for tonight.
10-4. So the throat goat gave you a welcome back, huh?
He sure did.
Well, you should consider yourself lucky. Congrats on the third place run, podium finish on your return. We appreciate you. Hope you're having fun, and we'll see you in the next.
Yeah, thanks for having me back. See ya.
All right, let's go get TJ Allman in the 83. TJ, DG, got a copy?
Yeah, hey guys.
How we doing? You brought it home in second place tonight, and kind of surprised me. I didn't know you were a road course kind of person. Here you are up in P2 and had a solid night, and yeah, very, very solid effort. How do we feel out there?
I feel charged up, man. I love road racing is my forte. That's my first love. So no, NASCAR is the second one. The ovals are the second one. But yeah, when we saw this on the calendar, I was like, yeah, I can't wait.
10-4. So now we know. You won't surprise us next time. We're gonna be looking for you to do good.
Right.
All right. So where do you think we should go with the Truck Series next season?
That's a great question, man. You caught me flat-footed on that. No idea.
If you had a favorite track you wanted to go to in the trucks, what would it be?
I guarantee it's a road course. Probably Watkins Glen or Sonoma.
Oh, the Glen, we always go there. Just like
Sonoma?
not the Glen, we always go to the Glen. Sonoma is very difficult. It's a very technical track, so people don't tend to like it.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
I know, I get it. For those road course guys, it's amazing. But for me oval peoples, it's hard. We like Watkins Glen because it's still very high-speed corners. It's not too
Right.
different, you know? It's still kind of familiar.
Right. That brake
Oh.
pedal comes in handy.
Exactly. All right, well, hit me with those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight, and we'll let you get on out of here.
All right. Thanks again, Mike. Guys, have a great night.
10-4. Congrats on the second place run. Have a great night.
Thanks again.
He had no shout-outs. Perfect. Cliff didn't get lapped, so Cliff wins, right? Perfect. Anyone have any replays they want to check out? We'll do that actually after. We'll do that after all the goodie times. Let's put this back on Lucas and look at our final results. For some reason, I felt like I already did this. Oh man, the ticker box is in the way. Get out of the way! This thing is being all kinds of weird tonight. Normally that disappears automatically. There we go. We have Lucas Hoysa picking up the victory over TJ Alma, Travis Coretta, Mike Edwards, and Travis Martin picking up top 5s. Cleaver, Franklin, Montrose, Forlizzo, and Mullins getting top 10s. Cliff, how did you get a top 10? Yeah, Aaron, Matt, Quinn Newton, Will Spart, Caleb Reese, Alex Reeling, Derek Watkins, Josh Carver, Mark Gonzalez, Mike Morkin, and Daniel Llewellyn in the top 20. And the final few, Scott Elston, Josh Emerson, and Ethan Evers, as Dave Hoytsma did not start the race, will not get credit for 24th. That'll do it from Road America in Wisconsin. I hope you guys enjoyed today's broadcast. Road race, a little something different for you. We have to say thank you to Cave RP, caverp.com, the folks over there in that awesome GTA RP community. They are helping us put on our truck series this season. We appreciate all they do for us. Get on over there if you want to check it out. Some GTA RP style play. It is caverp.com. Plenty of tutorials to help your new people come in, but they are also open to your experienced RPers. caverp.com. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. We want to wish you a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll see you back here for the next event.